So compact cranks are for wussies, apparently. So what is a compact crank for those who don't know? This is called the crank set. This is called the chain rings. Compact crank set means these chain rings are smaller so you can spin up those steeper hills better. Because what's called cadence is your revolutions per minute. How many times your feet go around the circle on your pedals per minute, one side. You want to go for at least 90, at least 80 cadence. Top riders, 90, at least not between 90 and 100 cadence on the climbs, 110 cadence on the climbs. Track pursuiters, 4,000 meter pursuit, 110 cadence, just spinning like that. Lance Armstrong, 110 cadence. Mark Cavendish, the world's best sprinters, 110 to 120 cadence. Fast. Watch a greyhound run, watch a horse run, butterfly, wasp, fly, everything, nature, cadence, speed. So compact crank means smaller, more cadence. So a lot of people out there will say, oh, you don't need compact cranks. Sometimes you might walk into a bike shop and you get met with this sort of person.
How's it going, mate? Wait, what? Compact crank? What do you want that for? To your grandma? Oh, mate, seriously, you gotta build strength. You gotta push a big gear. You gotta run a 39, a 53 big ring, 39 little ring with strength. If you want to get the climb be strong, you gotta build strength. Huh? Alberto Commodore? Commodore? Yeah, I got a Commodore. Gunmetal grey, red trim, HSV, SSVN, 5 litre, 9-inch stem for around a 14.1 quarter mile. Huh? Chris Froome? Who's that, mate? I don't know, you want a broom? This is a bloke, so mate, if you want a Chris Broom, go to the hardware store.
And I used to work in the bike shop myself about 10 years ago, so I admit that I've learned a lot watching Lance Armstrong, Tyler Hamilton, Basso, all these people on hella drugs using compact cranks and easy big fat cassettes. That's called the cassette, or your cog on the back. So the fatter that is, the bigger that is, the more you can spin up the steep climbs, get that cadence, get that power. Force plus cadence equals power. A lot of people push their big gear and produce a lot of torque, but there's no power. So when they get to the cafe stop, they produce a lot of torque so they can talk, but nothing really happened. The torque didn't get translated into power. Power is what you want. Watts per kilo is what you want. So cadence?
What does that mean? Is that sort of is that what an emotion is?
90 is basically the optimum cadence for cyclists. 90 to 110 optimum cadence. So in same with running, 90 cadence. So we've got the sprinters. No one's going they're fast. And that, look up, I'll put a link down below for Dr. Ferrari, the world's authority on sports, drugs, doping, technique, cycling, everything. Lance, everybody. Everyone's come from Ferrari camp. So Ferrari was the crazy doctor, studied it all. Basically, that's how it is, man. You want to have a compact crank on your bike. Compact crank sets for wussies. That's the people who say that don't even climb. There's people I know who will say, oh, compact cranks, you've got to build strength. None of those people can keep up with me on a steep climb that's over 30 seconds. None of them can. Anyone who says compact cranks are for pussies or wussies or whatever, or my grandma or your grandpa or whatever, or Uncle Chester, send them to me, say, Drew and I put you to a challenge. Can you even hold 5 watts per kilo for 10 minutes? Can you even hold 6 watts per kilo for 10? No, you can't. You can't. And if you can, you'd hold more power if you could spin. Alright, so the bottom line, the world's fastest climbers on the best drugs, whatever, whoever you want to talk about, the world's fastest climbers on a bicycle all use a gear that lets them hit a minimum of 90 cadence. Minimum. As an average, going up the climbs. So you want to have compact cranks in your bike. If you want to be a better climber, run compact cranks. 100%. That's how it is. I see so many people with a lot of talent, especially junior riders, they're like pushing these big gears because they're coaches from 1989 and we did it strong back in the day. But hey, it's fucking 2014, it's fucking cadence, it's fucking power meters, it's high carb. Nobody's having steak for breakfast and grinding out a 42.19. Get strength. No. It's 2014, man. Watch Chris Froome. Google up Chris Froome cadence. End of story.
Cadence? What's that? Is that some sort of crayfish?